professional education for a period of 35 years, and it's not a joke. Hello everybody, this is Deepthi and I'm going to take you to ICFA University through the camera lenses. To start with, ICFA University is mainly aimed at non-profitable organization but imparting values and technical and also education which could help students to come up in their life. This has been started in the year 1984 and now, to add to its credits, it's a deemed to be university under the section 3 of UGC Act 1956 and it also comes under category 1 of autonomous institutions which is accredited by NAC plus A++ grade. Now coming to the ICFA highlights, you have to see about ICFA and know about its rankings. It is like amazing because this gives courage for a student to study in ICFA, and also as a parents, this stands as a moral support. ICFA stands and it is third ranked among private engineering institutes of Telangana. It is ranked 8 among top 125 private engineering colleges, and second, it is ranked second among private B schools in Telangana. It is ranked 6 among top 100 B schools of India, and it is ranked number 1 among top law schools across the nation. To add to its credits, ICFA Group has 11 universities, 9 B schools, 9 law schools, 7 tech schools, 3 pharma schools, 3 decade schools in flexible learning. This is about ICFA, all you wanted to know. And now I'm doing this video from ICFA campus in Hyderabad. I'll show you what all is available here. This all comes under the ICFA Group, the ICFA Foundation for Higher Education, where you have IBS Business School, ICFA Tech Faculty of Science and Technology, ICFA Law School and ICFA School of Architecture. Apart from all these things, you also have ICFA School of Social Sciences. Let's go deep into each school, talk with the faculty, have a conversation with the director and also the impression from the students. Let's get deeper into ICFA University. Chalo. ఒకటా రెండా చెప్పండి, చెప్పుకుంటూ పోతే లిస్ట్ ఎంత పెద్దగా ఉంటుందంటే ICFA బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ ఇస్ సో పాపులర్. చెప్తా నోట్ చేసుకోండి. NAC A++ accreditation ఉంటుంది, and apart from that, Association for Advancement to Collegiate of Business Schools across India. ఈ క్రెడిట్ ఉన్న కాలేజెస్, యూనివర్సిటీస్, బిజినెస్ స్కూల్స్ మనకి కేవలం 24 ఉన్నాయి, అండ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ ICFA బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ ఇస్ వన్ అమంగ్ దట్ అనమాట. చాలా అంటే చాలా ప్రెస్టీజియస్ పాయింట్ అది. అండ్ నేషనల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ ర్యాంకింగ్ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్లో ICFA బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ ఈజ్ ర్యాంక్డ్ 39th place అక్రాస్ ఇండియా. సూపర్. అండ్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్లీ, సౌత్ ఏషియన్ క్వాలిటీ సిస్టమ్స్ అక్రెడిషన్ కూడా ఉన్నటువంటి ICFA బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ హ్యాస్ మెనీ క్రెడిట్స్ టు ఇట్స్ థింగ్. కాబట్టి ICFA బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ గురించి ఇంకాస్త డీటెయిల్డ్గా ఇక్కడ ఎలాంటి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఆఫర్ చేస్తున్నారు, ఇక్కడ యూఎస్పీ ఏంటి, డీటెయిల్గా మాట్లాడి తెలుసుకుందాం. మనతో పాటు ICFA బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ డైరెక్టర్ వేణుగోపాల్ గారు ఉన్నారు, ఆయనతోనే మాట్లాడదాం. సార్ నమస్తే, ఎలా ఉన్నారు సార్?
Fine, doing fine. Thank you for coming.
Wonderful, sir. Sir, first చెప్పండి, మనకి ఇక్కడ ICFA బిజినెస్ స్కూల్లో ఎలాంటి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఆఫర్ చేస్తున్నారు స్టూడెంట్స్ కి?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming down to the school. ICFA బిజినెస్ స్కూల్లో మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అన్నది almost 30 years నుంచి we have been following, and our flagship has been the MBA program which started in 1995. The undergraduate programs, that is the BBA, started in 2010. Today I am very proud to inform you that we have 3,000 plus students. So this has grown on the foundations that our founder, late NJY Garu, he laid the foundation and said that quality education has to be democratized in this country, and it should be accessible to as many students in the country as possible. And when we started the business school way back in 95, except a few IIMs and a few university-led colleges, there were hardly any colleges in the country. Today, the competition has intensified, and there are more than 1,000 universities and close to 6,000 business schools in the country. On top of this, obviously, the way the overall scenario of education has changed, I would attribute the continued success in enrollments and student intake and placements to the foundations that we have had 30 years ago. So coming to the programs, I will lay emphasis on the undergraduate program now. In this, we have launched recently 2 new programs in addition to the existing BBA program. The 2 new programs are to do with AI and data science and cloud computing and cybersecurity. Our annual intake is 1,000 students, and I have already seen when we started this in 2023 based on the National Education Policy recommendations. We also offer the 4-year duration program with honors and honors with research. Having said this, students have already started moving towards AI and data science. And the first batch, I'm very happy to inform that we have close to 600 students who have taken AI and data science, which indicates the momentum of students towards careers which will be defined by AI, which will be defined by quantum computing, which will be defined by technology and data.
100% సార్. స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇక్కడ చదువుకుంటున్నారు అని అంటేనే దే షుడ్ బి బ్లెస్డ్ ఇనఫ్ అన్న ఒక పాయింట్ ఉంది. ఈ నేపథ్యంలో మీ పర్టికులర్ బిజినెస్ స్కూల్కి అక్రెడిషన్స్ కానీ ర్యాంకింగ్ వెన్ కంపేర్డ్ విత్ అదర్ బిజినెస్ స్కూల్స్ అక్రాస్ ఇండియా ఏ రకంగా ఉంది సార్?
Yes. See, the proof of anything lies in somebody else telling you that you are good. అంటే మనం సొంతగా మనం చెప్పుకోలేము మనం బాగున్నాం, మనం మంచి కాలేజ్ అని చెప్పలేము అట్లా. What is important is a third party should say that. And if it is told by a regulator or an accreditor, it will be even more taken seriously by the stakeholders, especially parents. Forget the students for a second. Parents always look at critical benchmarks such as rankings and accreditations. So let me begin with the first accreditation, which is the AACSB. This is an American accreditation, 100 years old. Second is we are part of a university which is NAAC A++, and as a category 1 institution, we have a lot of flexibility. We can offer programs and tweak the programs to suit the requirements of the industry. So we are agile in that sense.
So students ఇందాక నేను అన్నట్లు one should be blessed to be a student of ICFI group. This is what I feel, sir. మీరు చెప్పినవన్నీ వింటున్న తర్వాత.
I'll just add our alumni count in the MBA program is about 25,000, and in the BBA program it's touching 10,000 now. So 35,000 alumni have already passed out, and I am seeing this college from 2007, 18 years now, and a lot of students we have observed. What more can a teacher ask for?
Exactly,
I have taught them, and they are doing so well in their life.
What does more satisfaction
Yes.
a teacher can get?
Yes, yes.
So on this note, ఇది జనరలైజ్డ్ క్వశ్చన్ అయినా సరే దిస్ ఇస్ అ వెరీ 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 వ్యాలిడ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఫ్రమ్ ది పేరెంట్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ, పేరెంట్ పర్స్పెక్టివ్గా అడుగుతున్నాను. అన్ని కాలేజెస్ వాళ్ళు ఇదే చెప్తారు, మేము ఒక యూనిక్ స్టైల్ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ని స్టూడెంట్కి ఇంపార్ట్ చేస్తాము. వీ హ్యావ్ అ వెరీ స్ట్రాంగ్ టీచర్ స్టూడెంట్ ఇంటరాక్షన్, చాలా డిఫరెంట్గా మేము సబ్జెక్ట్ని తీసుకెళ్తాం, ఇట్లా అందరూ అలాగే చెప్తారు. ఈ నేపథ్యంలో మీ పర్టికులర్ ICFI బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ పెడగాజీ ఏంటి సార్? అంటే ఎంత స్టూడెంట్ని ఇన్వాల్వ్ చేస్తారు కరికులంలో, ప్రాక్టికల్ హ్యాండ్స్ ఆన్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఏ రకంగా ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు?
I will just to this question, it's a very interesting question. We as an institution, we have the world famous case research center, which is right now in this building. We are world number 2 after the Harvard Business School. Not many people know this. And in the top 50 authors who have written cases, we have about 12 to 13 authors in the top 50 around the globe, and in the top 10 we have 3 authors. And this is along with faculty from INSEAD, Harvard, and Wharton. These are the top schools in the world. I mean, they're reckoned as the top schools. And when we have authors in that, the history of the college has to be seen there. So our founder insisted that our uniqueness should be in the way we create soft resources. So soft resources mean the intellectual capital that we have built. So over the last 25 years, we have built a foundation of case studies. And today, as I talk to you, there are about 7,500 cases that have been authored by this school. And in terms of sales, last year there was an index released by the Case Center UK. We were number 1, ahead of Harvard, which we are very proud of. No, the importance of the case pedagogy is it makes learning in the class, it is learner centric, it is participant centric. It is not faculty centric.
Got it, sir.
Faculty doesn't talk, faculty will facilitate the learning from peer to peer. So there is a lecture theatre there, about 70 students sit there, or a classroom where about 70 students sit. The learning is transferred, and there is a peer-to-peer learning that happens. There is a discussion that happens. And in this discussion, the important points that come out, these students learn by doing, they learn by mistakes, they learn by talking sense, they may prepare, they may make a mistake, But that's okay because they're learning by doing. The second most important thing that we do in the school, as a school in the management program, is we believe in what is called as experiential learning methodology. There, the focus is more on student projects. And a 20-mark weightage is given to a student project which is done usually in a group. About 4 to 5 students are a group. And then we ensure that the component called simulations is an integral part of many courses where simulations are a possibility. A simulation is mimicking a real life situation, giving the students the technology interface, asking them to work together independent of the class confines, and then they come with the result. The assessment is also happening because of that.
Got it, sir.
And then obviously we have trips to industry, we take them to exhibitions, we ask them to write their experiences during this. The overall summation of the approach that we take, I mean, it'll take a very long time, let me shorten this, is we are teaching our students how to learn rather than what to learn.
What to learn.
The what to learn is always there. And in today's generation when ChatGPT is available, co-pilots are available, any other system is available, and obviously Google and YouTube are there. There's a plethora of information available. But is that important? It is not the content that's important. It is to make you lifelong learners that's important. Will they adapt to a disruptive world which is facing them outside? Is our motto. And as you rightly said, many colleges may repeat this, but we don't believe in the cliche that we are doing it. Our proof is our 25 plus 10, 35,000 alumni from the school, just in the business school. We take about 1,200 students in the MBA, about 1,000 in the BBA every year. And today it's a 4-year program. And if I take students in all the batches, if you count all the batches, it will be 4,000 students in the BBA program alone, and about 2,500 in the MBA program. That makes it 6,500. Then the executive MBA, then the PhD program, and then the online and distance education. These are all other wings. So we have a major responsibility, I would not say a challenge, and we are picking up that challenge, which is thrown by foreign universities that are coming into India. Government now putting its own IITs and IIMs everywhere. We are up to the challenge and we believe we will deliver value.
సార్ ఈ నేపథ్యంలో స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ వాళ్ళకి క్యాంపస్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ కానీ ఇంటర్న్షిప్స్ గురించి కానీ ఎంతవరకు సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా వాళ్ళు దాన్ని క్లియర్ చేయగలుగుతున్నారు అంటే ఏం చెప్తారు?
కరెక్ట్. సో నేను రెఫర్ చేశాను ఇందాక వాట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ as outcome based education. Why do you get educated? It is not to get a mark or get a score or get a grade. You learn because you will be useful for industry, you will be useful to society. This education will be the foundation for higher education tomorrow.
Sir.
So critical to the overall education is something called internship, because an 18-year-old who joins the BBA program has no industry exposure. He has just studied in colleges or schools. So the internship comes at the end of the second year and before the third year begins, and that's for a 2-month duration. And it has a 4 credit weightage. It's equal to 1 course. What do they learn in an internship, which is in an industry where they go and work along with a mentor? A mentor, what he does is he will guide the student for 8 weeks. And this exposure is important because he learns the nuances of a hierarchy, a protocol, a communication, and then he develops a tolerance for working in a larger team, in a group, and those sensitivities are involved in an organization, and the targets that they are working on. All those things actually make up a holistic experience for a student in internship. Coming to placements in the BBA program, about 25% of our students actually seek placements. That means out of 1,000 students, only 250 want to work,
to get placed
and then come back to higher education. And these students come from all over the country, and we have a very strong division which helps placements. Some of the top companies that have come here include Wells Fargo, Deloitte, KPMG, banks. We have placed this year about 12 students in HR in PepsiCo. Similarly, a lot of startups have come up in the edtech space and in the entertainment space where students are going. So we believe has been a very, very successful experiment, and with the BBA new programs that we have launched, we are sure that the median salaries will go up eventually, And students eventually will also come to us to seek greater employment opportunities, and we are getting tuned for that. We are
సార్
already
ఇక్కడ
ready for that.
స్టూడెంట్స్ చదువుకుంటున్న వాళ్ళందరూ ఐదర్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ అయినా ప్లాన్ చేస్తారు లేదా ఫర్దర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అయినా ప్లాన్ చేయాలనుకుంటారు. ఫర్దర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇక్కడే కాదు వేరే దేశంలో కూడా అంటే అబ్రాడ్ వెళ్ళి కూడా కంప్లీట్ చేయాలి అన్న ఆలోచన చాలా మందికి ఉండే ఉంటుంది. ఈ నేపథ్యంలో బీట్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ ఆర్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ హైయర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఫారెన్ వెళ్ళి చేయాలి అని అనుకుంటే ICFI బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ కి ఫారెన్ కొలాబరేషన్స్ ఏ రకంగా ఉన్నాయి?
So students, some of them would like to experience the global scenario. They want to work in a global context, and they want to maybe explore opportunities abroad. And where students can afford to go abroad, we believe we should give them the platform to go abroad. So our collaborations, this year we signed about, I think, 14 MOUs, and another 8 are in the pipeline. Before December, we'll be closing them. Now, what are these collaborations? These are for education abroad. That means they may do a 3-year program here, a 3-year coursework here, and then the 4th year they may go abroad.
Right, sir.
That is called a joint degree. There is one joint degree issue. Then there could be a twinning program. 2 years they study here, 2 years they study there, and they get a joint degree. This is one exploration. Subject to AICT and UGC clearance, we will be announcing
These programs are offered by ICFI Business
by ICFI and the collaborator there. Suppose we have a school in France or in Germany or in, say,
So
Uruguay.
what are the countries we are
Wherever we are going, the first line of discussion is that, can our students come to you and study for a semester?
సో ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉన్నాయి సార్ ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా?
These are in the US,
US,
in South America.
France.
In South America,
South
we have
America.
in Uruguay, and one in Brazil is being explored now. And the US, definitely we have about 9 of them in the US alone. And coming to France and Germany, and in a country called Poland, we have tied up with some colleges there. This year, France, we are sending 5 students, 2 from the MBA program and 3 from the undergraduate program. This is for a study of a semester abroad.
Got it.
So they will spend 1 full semester, that is 4 months, get a certificate there, go through those courses, and then come back and get a degree here. There they get a certificate.
Here
come
they get a degree.
The beauty of the exchange program is they don't need to pay a tuition fee. It is free there because we are getting 5 students from that college to this college. So they will come to IBS and study here, their students. Our students will go there and study there. So there is no tuition fee. The only expenditure is stay and food and travel.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. చాలా 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 ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ తెలుసుకున్నాం. మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్లీ ఇక్కడ ICFI బిజినెస్ స్కూల్లో ఆఫర్ చేసే ఎడ్యుకేషన్ విచ్ రియల్లీ ఫ్యాసినేటెడ్ మీ సో మచ్ ఇస్ ఇక్కడ ఏం చదవాలో చెప్పరు, చదివేసేసి ఎగ్జామ్స్ రాసేసి డిగ్రీలు పర్సంటేజ్లు తెచ్చుకుంటే అయిపోతుంది అని అనుకుంటే అది పొరపాటే. కాదు, ఏం చదవాలో కన్నా ఎలా చదవాలి, ఆ చదివింది ఎలా అప్లై చేసుకోవాలి లైఫ్లో, సో దట్ అక్కడి నుంచి మన కెరియర్ ఎలా బిల్డ్ చేసుకోవాలి అన్న బేసిక్ ఫౌండేషన్ ICFI బిజినెస్ స్కూల్లో చెప్తారు. అండ్ ర్యాంకింగ్స్, అక్రిడిషన్స్ డెఫినెట్లీ సార్ చెప్పినవన్నీ మీరు నోట్ చేసుకున్నారని అనుకున్నాను. అండ్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్లీ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి ఈ సీట్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి చాలా లిమిటెడ్గా ఉన్నాయి. సో ఈ లిమిటెడ్ సీట్స్లో కూడా ఓన్లీ సీరియస్గా చదువుకోవాలి అంటే ఏదో అల్లాటప్పగా చదివామని కాదు. బికాస్ ICFI బిజినెస్ స్కూల్లో చదివితే డెఫినెట్లీ ఫ్యూచర్ చాలా బాగుంటుంది. అంటే ఫ్యూచర్ స్పెసిఫిక్గా, కెరియర్ ఓరియంటెడ్గా, టార్గెట్ ఓరియంటెడ్గా కనుక మీ ఫోకస్ ఉంటే డెఫినెట్లీ బిజినెస్ స్కూల్స్లో ది బెస్ట్ స్కూల్ ఇస్ ICFI బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ అన్నది నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది. సార్, ఇట్ వాస్ వండర్ఫుల్ టాకింగ్ టు యూ. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Boardrooms look like corporate huddles. Dreams and innovations as a place which gets started here. Strategy, ideology, along with innovation is the pace where ICFI Business School is heading upon. Let me take the privilege to invite all the faculty, in fact, from the Dean of the UG of Business School at ICFI to the faculty involved in the business school. Let me introduce to you each one of them, talking to them, get deep knowing subject about the kind of curriculum which has been practiced in the ICFI Business School, to the student-teacher relationship which happens here, to how they handhold the students in their further career. So, without wasting any minute, let's get started. Not only the curriculum which has been taught in the school, college or the classroom helps, or not all the extracurricular activities, only they don't play a major important role. Once a student comes out of the college or the university, he or she has to know what is called a corporate responsibility. How is he, responsible to the environment he stays in. A person not only with education but also with values should be shaped once he steps out of the institution. What does ICFI Business School play a role in terms of sustainability and also allowing him or her to stand on his own, start something on his own, a kind of entrepreneurship kind of an ability. What do you have to say about this?
Hi, I'm Rashmita, and I'm from the Marketing and Strategy Department. I normally take subjects related to this. Uh, Basically, in IBS, we refer our students as future ready professionals who are more community driven,
Wow.
more responsible community driven individuals who actually are not good in theoretical aspect, but also they are more concerned about the profitability and economy, both the things. Actually, we normally conduct various workshops, and we invite guest faculties to our campus, which are like the guest faculties, the guest people who are both from industry, and they have this exposure in terms of leading the various community-driven activities in both this area.
Sir, as ma'am was telling, the entrepreneurial mindset begins in the campus. Students should be given various opportunities to prove themselves, do many projects and projective. There's a saying also called not only textbook or bookish knowledge which helps the students. It is actually the hands-on expertise. It's the project learning which shapes the student's ideology or his approach to a problem, things like that. So what do you have to tell about the project dealing scenario at the ICFI Business School?
Okay, I'm Dr. Vaibhav Mishra. I'm Associate Professor here in ICFI Business School, Hyderabad, and I deal with IT related subjects. So here at our place, we ensure that students are getting knowledge related to domain and business with different type of skill sets, like critical thinking, ability to solve the issues, analytical skills, leadership, and digital skills. And during this discussion in the class, we make sure that students are involved in some type of projects with real world cases.
There, ma'am, you tell me, how does the internship of a student play a very important role there? Because despite of solving many projects in the campus, despite of taking all the faculty support and creating all the problems free zone there, how will a student be benefited if you don't have internships? No, it will not happen. So how does ICFI help a student in giving him the exact internship program so that he's made industry ready, he's also work in the industry while studying before he leaves the campus, and then he's all set to work in the industry? How does it happen?
Yes, definitely, madam. Introducing myself, I am Dr. Damanjeet. As part of the Department of Finance and Accounting, I take subjects relating to derivatives and risk management and financial management with BBA students. Internship is vital. Experiential learning is the core at IBS when we talk about the internship program for the BBA students. Continuous learning is stressed on. Our students undergo an 8 weeks mandatory internship program wherein they are covered from all angles. There is a designated corporate guide and also a faculty guide assigned to each and every student where they get the opportunity to map their theoretical concepts with the practical implications. Wow. So we are breaking the ice. The students are getting the hands-on real-time experience. They are getting industry insights. They are learning professional etiquettes as well. I feel it is a prerequisite when we look for any good placement opportunity. Apart from that, our students, when they undergo the internship, they also come out with a report. This report is not just any write-up. It's a well-structured document. The students from time to time are guided from both the guides, industry as well as faculty guide. There is a timeline that they stick to. They learn time management. They also learn communication skills. And along with writing of the report, which we stress on, the students are better getting with the analytical skills as well as the researcher skills.
అన్ని పాయింట్స్ కవర్ అయ్యాయి, కానీ ఒక పేరెంట్ మైండ్ సెట్ ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది తెలుసా? పలానా యూనివర్సిటీ నుంచి మా పిల్లలు పలానా కోర్స్ చదివితే నెక్స్ట్ ఫ్యూచర్లో ఎంత సంపాదిస్తారు, ఎక్కడెక్కడ సెటిల్ అవుతారు. ఇది సగటు తల్లికి తండ్రికి ఉన్నటువంటి ఒక వెరీ సాధారణమైన ఆలోచన. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ అర్ధనారీక విద్య అంటారు కదండి. ఇవాళ మనం చదువుకున్న చదువు రేపు మనకి కడుపు నిండా అన్నం పెట్టగలగాలి అన్నదే కదా ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళ మైండ్ సెట్ ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది. సో సార్, ఆనెస్ట్గా చెప్పండి, ఇక్కడ ICFI బిజినెస్ స్కూల్ దగ్గర బీబీఏ ఆర్ ఈ మీ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్, మీ కరికులం కంప్లీట్ చేసిన తర్వాత ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ ఏ రకంగా ఉన్నాయి ఇవాల్టి ఫాస్ట్ పేస్డ్ కాంపిటేటివ్ వరల్డ్లో? స్టూడెంట్స్ ఏ రకంగా ప్లేస్ అయి ఉన్నారు, ఎంతెంత సంపాదిస్తున్నారు? జస్ట్ నాట్ టు అసెస్ దెమ్ బట్ ఫర్ అన్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ విచ్ కెన్ హెల్ప్ దియర్ పేరెంట్స్ యాజ్ వెల్. ఏం చెప్తారు సార్?
బీబీఏ కోర్స్కి వీ సీ దట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ వీళ్ళకు ప్లేస్మెంట్ రావాలని మేము ట్రై చేస్తాము. దెర్ ఆర్ వీళ్ళకు బేసికల్గా కొన్ని క్వాలిటీస్ ఉంటాయి వేర్ దే కెన్ డూ వెల్ ఇన్ ది కార్పొరేట్, బట్ వీ విల్ ట్రైన్ దెమ్ ఆన్ హౌ టు ఫేస్ అన్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ, హౌ డు దే ప్రిపేర్ రెజ్యూమేస్ కానీ ఇవన్నీ చేసి మేము చాలా కంపెనీస్ తెస్తాం ఇక్కడికి కాలేజ్కి, సో దట్ దే అటెండ్ ది ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ అండ్ దే గెట్ ది జాబ్స్. కొన్ని కంపెనీస్ మాకు రెగ్యులర్గా వచ్చే కంపెనీస్ డెలాయిట్, వెల్స్ ఫార్గో, పెప్సీ, అమెజాన్, జొమాటో కంపెనీ వస్తుంది, అరబిందో ఫార్మా వస్తుంది, సదర్లాండ్ వస్తుంది. దెర్ ఆర్ మెనీ కంపెనీస్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సార్. కొంచెం గుండె ధైర్యంగా ఉంటుంది ఇలాంటి మాటలన్నీ విన్న తర్వాత. సో ఐబిఎస్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ ప్లేస్డ్ ఈక్వల్లీ వెల్ అండ్ ఆల్సో ఓన్ బిజినెస్ ఐడియాస్ని స్టార్ట్ చేసి సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా రన్ చేస్తున్న వాళ్ళు కూడా ఉన్నారు. దట్స్ వాట్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు టెల్ సార్. ఎస్, డీన్ ఆఫ్ ది యూజీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ అట్ ఐబిఎస్ షేస్ గాలి పద్మావతి గారు ఉన్నారు మనతో. మేడం నమస్తే.
నమస్తే మేడం.
ఓవరాల్గా మీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ గురించి చెప్పండి మేడం, తెలుసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నాం. ఎనీథింగ్ విచ్ ఇస్ న్యూ ఇప్పటిదాకా మాట్లాడండి.
యాక్చువల్లీ ఐబిఎస్లో బీబీఏ ప్రోగ్రామ్ మేము 2010లో లాంచ్ చేసామండి. సో వీ హ్యావ్ కమ్ అ లాంగ్ వే అండ్ యాజ్ మెనీ ఆఫ్ మై కొలీగ్స్ ఆల్రెడీ సెడ్, ఇండస్ట్రీ రెలవెంట్ కరికులం వీ డ్రైవ్ ద ఎంటైర్ థింగ్. అయితే 2023లో మేము 4-year బీబీఏ ఆనర్స్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లాంచ్ చేసాం. This is in pace with what the National Education Policy 2020 వచ్చింది కదండి. So we followed that and in 2023 we have launched the 4-year BBA Honours program. So let me briefly tell you about certain important features of this program, which is actually inbuilt by the NEP itself framework. చాలా ఫ్లెక్సిబిలిటీ ఉందండి. స్టూడెంట్ ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ కంప్లీట్ చేసి ఫర్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద రీజన్స్ ఇఫ్ హీ వాంట్స్ టు ఎగ్జిట్, he can exit and then we will give him a certificate. Similarly, after second year, suppose after completion of second year, a student for some reason, personal or financial reason, want to exit from the program, he gets a diploma. So which means every credit that he goes through acquiring knowledge does not get wasted and gets reflected by taking some certificate gani, diploma course gani. Similarly, after 3 years, if a student wants to exit, he gets a BBA degree. But if he wants to continue with the fourth year tarata మేము BBA honors istamandi. So this is the most important thing. Okay, so 2023లో మేము లాంచ్ చేసాం. 2024లో we have also went in for 3 verticals. BBA regular, which has IT as specialization. Then we have gone for BBA AI and data science and artificial intelligence and data science as the specialization. Moododi cloud computing, BBA cloud computing and cyber securities. So these are the specialization.
I'm Pavana Jyoti. I take care of student activities at ICFI Business School here. మన దగ్గర ఇప్పుడు ప్రస్తుతానికి 13 క్లబ్స్ ఉన్నాయండి. బీబీఏ స్టూడెంట్ క్లబ్స్ అంటారు వీటిని. ఇవి రకరకాల ఫీల్డ్స్లో ఉంటాయి. ఒకటేమో కల్చరల్ క్లబ్, ఒకటేమో హెరిటేజ్ క్లబ్, ఒకటి డ్రామా క్లబ్, ఒకటి ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్షిప్ క్లబ్, కమ్యూనికేషన్స్ క్లబ్, స్పోర్ట్స్ క్లబ్, ఇలా రకరకాల ఏరియాస్లో క్లబ్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఈ క్లబ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా రకరకాల యాక్టివిటీస్, ఈవెంట్స్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. ఇందులో స్టూడెంట్సే పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తారు. స్టూడెంట్స్ లీడ్ తీసుకొని వాళ్ళు యాక్టివిటీస్ కండక్ట్ చేస్తారు. వీళ్లకు ఫ్యాకల్టీ గైడ్స్ సపోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది. మేము అన్ని రీసోర్సెస్ అన్నీ మేమే ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం వాళ్ళకి. దీని ద్వారా వాళ్ళు ఏం నేర్చుకుంటారంటే అవుట్ సైడ్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్లో ఎలా హ్యాండిల్ చేయాలి, వాళ్ళకు డెసిషన్ మేకింగ్ స్కిల్స్ కానీ, కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్కిల్స్ కానీ, లీడర్షిప్ స్కిల్స్, ఒక లీడర్ ఎలా ఉండాలి, ఎంత ఫోకస్డ్గా ఉండాలి, టీమ్ని ఎలా లీడ్ చేసి ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళాలి, ఇలాంటి అవుట్ సైడ్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ విషయాలన్నీ కూడా వాళ్ళు క్లబ్ యాక్టివిటీస్ ద్వారా నేర్చుకుంటారండి.
Knowing about the basics of business is not all what we want. The future CEOs and their minds along with their skills are sharpened and the one-stop destination would be ICFI's BBA. So under this program, I'm here to talk about the students, talk with the students about the curriculum as well as the skill set they have been trained to and to know more about their campus lives, their holidays, their jolly days, along with their relationships with the faculty and things like that. On this note, I am currently at ICFI's Business School talking to the BBA graduates. Hello everybody, hi. How are you all? Why are you sounding so low? Can we have little Josh? All good? Yeah, all good. Perfect, perfect. To start with, let me know what is so good at ICFI's BBA program which really lured you into this curriculum. I mean, how is this particular curriculum different from the other curriculums where your students or friends or you must be knowing at the different campuses? Who is going to talk about this? Who is going to first talk? You? It is always women first, huh? Girls first always. So what's your name?
My name is Prisha.
Prisha.
And, yeah. And I've just completed my second year of BBA and I'm here a hostler. So I practically just live on campus and the greenery around here is something that attracted me a lot, which gives me a fresh mind as soon as I wake up. So my day is pretty much all planned out due to the fresh air and the fresh vibes that I get from the campus. And as well the campus events that the clubs over here organize. It's all just gives me something more to learn, to explore and connect with all the other students over here from diverse backgrounds and all over India.
So what's your name?
Varshni.
Hi,
Myself Varshni. Now I'm gonna explain you about how BBA faculty would be, and currently I'm pursuing MBA here only because I loved BBA here so much. I love this university so much because of the faculty. They were very, very helpful and friendly also. If we were not free in class to ask any question, we can go to their cabin personally and ask them questions and be friendly with them. They'll help out us very well and they were very friendly.
I'm Hasni and I've been in part of Aura Club since my first year, and it is such a lovely club that we get to explore cultural, creative sides, social media, marketing, and all the aspects in that club. And even my current president Gadin has been very supportive. He's from my year. And we really enjoyed all the events. It is basically an entertainment event from Aura Club. So I really love that club, which even supported me even when I was having difficulties when I couldn't attend the events. They were very understanding. So that is what helped me most.
Hello everyone, myself Abhinaya. So coming to the food facility that we have, it is one of the best part of this ICFI. And also the mess is very hygiene, and also they give us very tasty food. And also if we have any concern, we can go to the mess committee and also we can speak up our problem so that they'll get into it and then solve as soon as possible. So also we have a cafeteria in our academic block, that is brew. We can get a short break there we have conversations with our friends. It is the most memorable part of this ICFI campus.
I'm basically from Bangalore, so you know the weather and climate, how it will be there. So in ICFI, we get like each one of you get separate hostel facilities, rooms, and you have gym facilities as well integrated in the hostel itself. And you have like many, like it's actually properly made for residential campus. So you have all the things inside itself. You don't need to go outside the campus. For example, the gym facility, the sports. We have a cricket ground, football ground, and all the activities. The swimming pool as well. We have separate club for that as well, IFHE Blues. So they will handle all the related things for the swimming thing.
My name is Dhanush and I'm in second year now. I'm going to second year. The curriculum is not at all forced. It is very broad and vast. They have a lot of options. They have cloud computing, they have AI option, they have general BBA. So it is very, they give you your freedom, and the classes are also not like clubbed in a very cluttered manner. They give you your freedom, and they have a lot of time gap in between classes. So it gives you a lot of time to do any other activities you want to do. So nothing is forced onto you. They give you your space. So that is good about ICFI.
So you can enjoy everything and then there is no force over you. That's the best part. So let me understand what made you to choose, when you have so many universities supporting so many, good things about them. Why did you choose only ICFI?
There are a lot of options, but the main thing I choose is infrastructure. We have library blocks, we have educational blocks, as well as we have sports, we have hostel accommodations, and we have other facilities such as hospital and cafeterias, and also the classrooms are digital, everything is digital, and the greenery around the campus is and the campus is on 92 acres. Oh, wow. That is only the biggest point. Yeah, that's it.
The university actually comes up with a lot of opportunities for students like us, for BBA especially, and also the main benefit of ICFA education is the diversity of the subjects, from digital skills to psychology to back to accounting to business statistics. So all of these give us a chance to express ourselves in these subjects.
So let me also understand that apart from the student activities, student clubs which are happening here, and the curriculum at the top notch, the faculty very supportive, have you ever felt that these activities also should be addressed? I would be, equally enriched if these activities are also in our college. Have you ever felt it so?
No, I've never felt about that because our college, they provide us for all the best opportunities there is and all the best opportunities we have in other colleges as well. So the best thing about ICFI that I loved is the diversity of the subjects, from financial accounting to psychology to digital skills to AI. We have it all basically.
Acha. So diversification of the subjects which have been a part of the curriculum is what interests you the more.
Yeah, that's true.
Wonderful. Good to know about that. So now there are many universities in the state or in the nation. What is that star point you just love about ICFI?
So ICFI is not only about studying theoretical subjects, it also makes us put that theory into practice. It offers case-based studying, it offers real-life studyings, and it also offers industry cases that makes us understand things very practically.
Hostels are like second homes. At ICFI University, Hyderabad, we've been seeing about the infrastructure at the university, different departments which we usually call them as different schools, name it law, name it tech, name it business schools, and name it School of Social Sciences and School of Architecture, whatever it is. We've been seeing about the faculty, how they interact with the students, their interactive teaching, pedagogy, visionary of the ICFI Institute. And now comes the most important part. We have here at ICFI the diversified background of the students which come from different parts of the nation. So when the students are away from home, they need to get stayed at a second home wherein which they can concentrate and focus on their education, and there comes the hostel into picture. Currently we are at the ICFI hostel, showing you how the rooms are spaced and how spacious the hostels are, how hygienic they are, well maintained, all these things. In this note, usually we have 2,000 students accommodated both for boys and for girls, 2,000 boys and 2,000 girls which have been studying here at ICFI hostels. So these hostels are accommodated in such a way that they actually resemble their home for the students, and this becomes their second home. You can just look, this block, it consists of about 250 rooms, wherein which in this particular block students are happily placed, settled. You can just see how spacious it is, how well maintained they are, how hygienic they are. And from here comes, let me take to you into a model hostel room which shows about exactly the condition of the rooms where the students are staying at. Now when parents send students to, stay in the hostel and then get into their curriculum, the most important part comes the security and the safety of the students. Here the parents are very much focused on the safety and the security part. So you can see the CC cameras which have been installed here. These CC cameras note the student entry and exit into the hostel, which is very important. It is a kind of attendance for the hostel staff also to know whether that particular candidate has entered into the hostel or no. And now getting into the model room. So this is the hostel room where two students can happily live here, study here, get dressed here, happily feel at home, and then focus on their studies. So two individual beds, these are very neatly maintained. You have two independent fans and an air conditioning available, and you can clearly observe here the two study tables along with the study chairs for which the students individually can sit and read or write or study or focus whatever they want. Now two storage spaces for the students, two almirahs kind of thing are also available in the room, wherein which students can happily put their belongings, be it their books or be it their jewelry or valuable things or clothes or whatever it is. So two different almirahs have been provided to the students here, which are also very nicely maintained. And now comes the most important part of the hostel room. Usually we get to know that hostels, they don't have proper hygienic washroom facilities. Now this plays a very important role both in the mental and the well-being health, the physical, the general health of a student. Because if the washrooms are maintained hygienically, students can actually focus more on their health, and so that has a direct impact on their education. So the washrooms are very, very well maintained, very decently spaced, and are also very hygienically maintained. So this is about the hostel facilities which are been given to the students. So then, before I conclude, I would like to tell you the most important point, that the 4 pillars in the education of any university where either the parents or the students have to focus on are, first of all, the infrastructure of the college or the university. Second of all, the academicians, how well the academicians are placed, and then the most important part being the hostel facilities, and then comes the food. So now that you have got a complete picture about how the hostels are faced here, let me take you to the mess part. So let me also introduce how the food is available here, what kind of food is being served to the people, and how well, carefully, lovably, affectionately the students are nurtured at ICFI. Ta-da! So now I'm going to taste the food. I'm at the mess currently. You're seeing students are here, so for a mess break. And before telling you the quality of the food which is available at ICFI, I want to personally taste this and then give you my genuine review. So today we have in the menu kadai pakoda and cabbage matar along with vegetable salad. I didn't use that because today morning only I had my veggie salad for breakfast, so I want to completely enjoy the rice. And there's also roti. So there is a huge diversified menu which is available here at the ICFI mess. I have to say, usually if it is at the mess, we feel that we are missing our home because the salt and the pepper concentrations what is put into the dishes will not match our home taste. So let me now take a proper bite and then tell you how the food actually tastes like. So I've tasted flavored rice with cabbage and matar curry. It is very good. It is not less spicy or it's not over spicy. It is perfectly as per the food which is at the home. So I'm sure I've been talking to students also, and they have been saying that Sundays they have some special non-veg food, and there is also vegetarian food which maintains the equal spice levels. They also give a balanced nutrition to the students, wherein which they have salads and then a roti and then rice, those who prefer whatever they want, and then a curry, and then something which blends well with the rice as well, along with the proper curd. And all the food is like up to the mark. Apart from the food, these particular mess halls are also maintained in a very much disciplined way, in a very hygienic way. Immediately after students they have their lunch, they have to just take their plates and dispose of them at particular places, and then immediately the cleaning staff comes and maintains the hygiene over here. It is absolutely a decent place and also a delicious place where students can eat to their full and then put their concentration and focus and then enjoy the rest of their curriculum and the college life. So 5 on 5 for ICFI mess.
And for more videos,
please subscribe to iDream.
Please subscribe to iDream. Please subscribe iDream. And please subscribe to iDream.
For more videos, subscribe to iDream.
please like, share and subscribe to the channel.
Congratulations, iDream.
Subscribe to iDream.
Subscribe to iDream.
So subscribe to iDream Media.
iDream ki, iDream team andar ki huge congratulations.
Please subscribe iDream Media.
Please subscribe to iDream.
Subscribe iDream.
Please subscribe to iDream.
iDream అంటే నా కళల ఛానల్ను సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకున్న నోరు తిరుగుతలేదు మీరైతే గంట గుర్తు కొట్టండి.
For more such videos, please subscribe to iDream.
Subscribe to iDream. Please subscribe to iDream.
Please subscribe iDream Media.
Please do subscribe to iDream.
Please subscribe to iDream Media.
For best entertainment and information, please subscribe iDream.
And don't forget to subscribe to iDream.